Good morning, Grade-11. I hope you're all fine and healthy. So, you are in your final grade of O-levels now, and I expect that we would try our best to bring forth the best out of us. So, the topic of today's lecture is types of writing. It is a quick review of all types of composition writings required for Cambridge examination. We would discuss each type in detail in upcoming lectures. By the end of this lecture, you'll be given 5 composition topics so that you could choose one out of them to write on. As we have read earlier, and we know that there are 3 types of composition tasks that we are assigned in paper 1 writing. One is descriptive writing, second one argumentative writing, the third one narrative writing. So the first one is descriptive essay writing. Descriptive essay writing is pure academic writing task. You may be asked to write about a person or a place or an event or an incident. In these writing tasks, you are given such topics for description which you might had experienced or would be quite familiar with. Descriptive topics neither want a story nor facts and figures, but only description of what is experienced by you through your senses. As you can see from this example, the descriptive writing wants you to describe a dream, a nightmare, your room, a country, your favorite place, a person, a time you were lost, or anything that you had experienced earlier or you have some sort of ideas about. In this way, descriptive writing wants you to use your senses and describe a person, a place, or an incident. You have to share that what you had seen, what you heard, what you touched, tasted, or smelled. More and more details would invite more interest of the reader. For example, you might be asked to describe a closest relative and a relative you avoid mostly. Now this topic allows informal and colloquial language in description. Here, it is far better to create or recreate a situation that you had experienced, or someone who is very close to you, or someone who has shared that with you in detail. Because in this particular situation, you would have plenty of time to add details and figurative language as well to describe that particular incident. In short, descriptive writing wants you to force your reader to imagine that object, that person, or that place. Second composition writing type is argumentative essay. Argumentative essay is a writing piece which meant to persuade the reader to what you think is right through examples, facts, and figures. In this way, argumentative essay carries arguments and evidences based on facts to support one's point of view. It is not the presentation of opinion and thoughts of writer only. It is a presentation of one's standpoint with strong arguments and examples. It is a way to tell the reader that why and how you are right in your opinion. For example, you are presenting arguments in favor of any fast food chain. Now, you are not going to discuss that in a casual way that they are crispy or more clean or halal or any such thing. You got to present the data, the facts and figure that see 90% of people who are living in cities, they like to go for fast food chains. They like to be there, they like the environment. You have to present the fast food as a product which is admired by many. So in this way that you have to present your reason of liking fast food, your logic of liking fast food and your proof that this is the percentage, this is the ratio of the people who like to go for fast food. In this way, argumentative essay is all about supporting your point of view with the help of facts, statistics, expert claims, or any such thing, any such proof or evidence that would second your opinion. The third composition type is narrative writing. Narrative writing requires a narration, a story. Interestingly, we think that we can create good stories in real life, so we can create good stories in examination as well. This is a misconception. Story writing needs lots of systematic and logical construction of events, a construction which could convince the reader about the short story you have written. With the details, with the descriptions, with all the figurative language, and with all the appealing words and expressions that could convince the reader about the short story you have written. Furthermore, before writing a story, one must be well aware of what the topic demands. What happens that at times we keep on adding information and details and multiple characters with so many twists and turns, and suddenly we realize that we are exceeding the word limit and having less time. So we immediately try to get to the conclusion. This leaves the whole story in a jumbled up situation. So take lots of care while planning to write a story. It's only a short story, not a whole novel with multiple volumes that you are going to create. So first, plan how you are going to start your story, how you are going to add actions in that story, what is the climax point, what is the main event of the story. Then slowly go towards the solution and end up with a strong conclusion. With this, we reach to the end of our lesson. Simply take lots of care of your tone, your language, your choice of words. It's not your friend or relative who is reading your content, but examiner. Decide and plan your content properly. Before writing narrative tasks, be careful that how you are going to present yourself. Are you going to be the narrator? Means you are sharing your own story or someone else's story. Write in a handwriting which is legible and present your work clearly and effectively. It's not that you would be given grades on that, but it is nice to see a paper with well written and neat content. So here are your topics of composition. You got to choose one of them to write on. Good luck, stay safe and healthy. Hope to see you soon. Allah Hafiz.